Hi Scorpio, this is your April 21st through the 27th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. In the first spread, we'll be looking at new love entering your life. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already married or in a relationship. In the third spread, we'll see if anybody wants to get back together with you. After that, in spread number 4, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And the fifth spread will be what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, comment, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is a new love this week, Scorpio. We have the Ace of Pentacles, clarified by the Magician. We have the Hangman. We have the Page of Cups, clarified by Strength. In the potential outcome, we have the Three of Wands with the Four of Wands and the Star. And we have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing maybe with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Gemini, Leo, Aquarius. Pisces. So you could be dealing with any zodiac sign. It's a general reading. Yeah, we do have quite a few different zodiac signs on the table. This is a bit of a controversial reading, to be honest with you. Let me explain why. This person is coming in with a very serious offer out the gate. From the get-go, from the very beginning, they're going to drop that Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles on you. I think the Ace of Pentacles in the beginning and the Knight of Pentacles on the right, on the bottom of the deck, it's the same offer. Very serious, long-term oriented offer. This person is ready to get serious. This person is ready to get married, right? However, this reading doesn't really strike me as like a really high pace moving forward type of a deal, right? It's like, I'm not saying it's slow, but it kind of is, right? It's going to take a while. I'm a little surprised to see this. But this person was ready to marry you like yesterday, right? Yeah, so let's talk about this real quick. So yeah, the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles are very serious offer, life-changing offer. They're ready to start a family with you, like right away. Right? The Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Magician, could be either Gemini or Virgo you're dealing with. The Magician is a card of manifestation, and they're manifesting that Ace of Pentacles and manifesting that Knight of Pentacles with you, right? And it's also a card of taking action. The Magician is definitely an action-oriented card, right? So they're going to come in, Scorpio, and they're going to present you with that Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. Again, for the 10th time, a very serious offer. Very grounded, very like long-term oriented offer. It doesn't get any serious than when both the Ace and the Knight of Pentacles show up, just so you know. However, right after that we have the Hangman. The Hangman could simply be a Pisces you're dealing with, right? But the Hangman, you know, is not moving anywhere. The Hangman, the person in the Hangman is literally hanging upside down, right? But at the same time, it could be like a card of revelation. It's a card of a sacrifice, but or Pisces you're dealing with. But the Hangman, it is a card of like nothing much going on. Okay, so maybe you're gonna be shocked, overwhelmed, and you're gonna be like, "What just happened? We just met. You wanna marry me? Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Let me wrap my head around this. Let me process this." Right? Perhaps that's why the delay. Right, but then we have the Page of Cups clarified by Strength. Strength could be a Leo you're dealing with, but perhaps with the Page of Cups you're gonna give it a go, right? With the Page of Cups, or they may follow up with you, right? Because the Page of Cups is the nicest, sweetest page out of all 4 pages, and but at the same time, maybe this is you giving it a green light. Right? Strength could be a card of courage. Perhaps you're gonna be like, all right. So let's try this. Let's see where it takes us. I get it. You want to get serious with me, but let's just, you know, take it one step at a time. And perhaps with the Strength and the Page of Cups, you're gonna gain some courage to move forward with this person, right? Strength is also a card of passion. Okay, Strength is also a card of like holding back. So it kind of feels like you're slowing down this process because you have reasons for that. I'm not blaming you, I'm not judging you, but perhaps this is how you'll feel to move forward. You're going to move forward like at the pace that's comfortable to you. Okay? In the potential outcome, we have the 3, the 4 ones, and the Star. Those are also like not very fast moving forward cards. You see, we start with the 3 and then you move on to the 4 and then the Star. The thing about the Star card, it is a card of a wish come true. It is a card of hope. It is also a card of healing, by the way. But the thing about the star card, it's not something instantaneous. The star usually takes time. Okay? The Nine of Cups would have been like almost an instant wish come true, but with the star card, it takes a while. Right? But you will get there. Eventually you'll get there, hence the 3 and the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is the card of a commitment of marriage. It is the 11-11 card. To me personally, the 4 of Wands always reminds me of an actual wedding. So, Scorpio, yeah, if you feel like taking your time, you know, do what you feel comfortable doing. And this person will be there for you. Alright, but again, for the 20th time, they're coming in with a very serious offer. Alright, really happy for you, Scorpio. Congratulations. If you are already married or in a relationship, Scorpio, the spread is for you. We have the 6 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, and Death on the bottom of the deck. Death on the bottom of the deck, that's you. That's your major arcana card. At the same time, it is a card of like transformation or something coming to an end. Right? Are you guys moving in together, planning to move in together, or moving, or one of you is moving? Because that's what it kind of feels like, right? The 6 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, 2 sixes, right? And the end is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, the 10 of Pentacles is a card of family, commitment, marriage, financial abundance, and real estate, actual home, physical building. Okay, but the 6 of Swords, to the left from it is, you know, moving towards that 10 of Pentacles. That's what it is. It is a card of an improvement, by the way. Perhaps, again, you're moving to a better place, better home, better apartment, better house, right? And the 6 of Wands, the first card I came out, it could be a card of like victory. Perhaps you're getting a home loan approved, and now you're moving, right? Or the 6 of Wands could be like some kind of a financial achievement or accomplishment. So now you'll have enough money in the bank for a down payment, and you're moving. Okay? The 6 of Wands used to be called the proposal card, by the way. So maybe you're moving in, and there's a proposal. Right? Yeah, this looks good. This is a great reading. I didn't even have to clarify anything because it's like crystal clear. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Scorpio, this week. We have the 10 of Swords clarified by the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with any zodiac sign, but we mostly have air, like air, right? Swords. But so Mercury retrograde is over, Venus retrograde is over. No more people from the past. That's the vibe I'm picking up. No more. No more. Well, it's not funny, because whoever is coming back this week, it's like a war zone, you know. It was ugly when the two of you broke up, from what I see, and you just don't want to entertain this. You don't want to go back there because perhaps you think that even if they are on their best behavior, it will eventually all go down the drain again, right? I think with the 7 of Wands right there in the middle, this is you standing your ground, fighting this person off, not allowing this person back into your space, and sending them back to the past where they belong, right? And the 9 of Swords right next to the deck, perhaps this is them crawling back to where they came from and crying themselves to sleep. You know, it's kind of brutal, you know, but I guess they deserve it. They deserve it because they broke your heart, and it was ugly. It was ugly because the 10 of Swords, the 5 of Swords in the beginning, and the 3 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, yeah, it was like some major ugly breakup or a divorce, right? And you just don't want to go back there. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Scorpio, this week. We have the 2 of Wands, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Fool, the King of Cups, and the 9 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a fellow water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So I'm just going to be honest with you, Scorpio. In most scenarios, you are the King of Cups. Okay? It's possible that perhaps you're offering a job, or you're offering a contract, or you're offering some kind of a business deal to this King of Cups, and they're taking it. But in most cases, you're the King of Cups, and you are taking some kind of an offer. Accepting some kind of an offer. It's going to be something new, right? The Fool, right there in the middle, it is a card of something new, something you haven't tried before. It is a card of taking a risk, taking a leap of faith, but I think you're doing it, right? Because to the left from the Fool, we have the Two of Wands clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, the Two of Wands is a card of having to make a choice, having to make a decision. The Wheel of Fortune is the start of a new cycle, right? Rolling the dice even, perhaps, not literally, okay, don't gamble. Okay, you do what you gotta do, but my piece of advice is don't gamble, right? The Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of a satisfaction and fulfillment. Okay, so something new, something risky, some kind of adventure is coming up, and I think you're gonna go for it. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen, Scorpio, this week. We have Judgment. We have the Queen of Swords, clarified by the Six of Swords. We have Temperance and the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Sagittarius here. So this could be directly or indirectly related to you. If it's indirectly related to you, Scorpio, perhaps you're friends with this Queen of Swords, or maybe a Sagittarius. And those two are perhaps getting back together. Right, so that would be scenario number one, where this is indirectly related to you. Okay, if it is directly related to you, then this Queen of Swords is gonna resurface, and they're gonna, yeah, this is definitely somebody from your past, from what I see, because we do have Judgment here, we do have Temperance here, right? Both of those two cards, especially Judgment, could be interpreted as somebody coming back from the past. Temperance could be a card of like healing, right? And the Queen of Swords is the one who wants to reestablish this connection, whatever the nature of this connection was. It could have been love, friendship, business, you know, siblings. As long as the two of you are on no speaking terms, or if it is or was a love connection, maybe you two broke up, right? So this Queen of Swords is resurfacing. They're coming back, and they want to patch things up with you. Okay, that's what you're not expecting, Scorpio, and that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also comment and subscribe, and other than that, Scorpio, have an amazing week.